Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're doing something really fun. We're breaking down an absolute European heavyweight clash, Arsenal versus Paris Saint-Germain. But we aren't just, looking at tactics here. We are actually building the definitive combined 11, going position by position to see which of these giant clubs really dominates the pitch. It's a fascinating exercise, right? Because these two teams operate with such distinct philosophies. You've got Arsenal relying on a meticulously structured system under Mikel Arteta, and then PSG leaning heavily into dynamic, explosive individual brilliance under Luis Enrique.
Okay, so let's just dive right into this by asking the ultimate question. When you stack these two world-class rosters up against each other, who actually has the stronger starting 11? I mean, we've got two elite squads literally packed with global talent. But, well, there are only 11 spots on our pitch. The decisions we're making today aren't just about who's the better player in a vacuum, but who offers the most decisive tactical impact at the absolute highest level of European football. Let's get into it.
Section 1. The defensive wall. Let's start building that backline.
Looking at our options in goal, we have a really fascinating clash of styles here. For Arsenal, you've got David Raya. He brings excellent distribution and that absolutely crucial ability to dictate play right out from the back. But he's up against Gianluigi Donnarumma, who is just an absolute giant in the net and an elite shot stopper. Now, while Raya fits the modern, possession-based game beautifully, often acting almost like an extra center back in build-up, Donnarumma's sheer reflex ability, his years of high-pressure Champions League experience, and just his massive presence in one-on-one situations, that ultimately takes the win here for PSG. When the lights are brightest, you want Donnarumma guarding your net for sure.
So, moving to right back, Arsenal's choice is Jurrien Timber. He acts like a total brick wall, offering incredibly solid defense. He gives them fantastic tactical flexibility too, able to invert and shore up the midfield. But listen, he is facing a completely different beast in PSG's Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi is pure lightning down the flank. He's simply one of the most dangerous attacking fullbacks in world football right now. His world-class pace, those underlapping runs, and his immense offensive output, it easily overpowers Timber's defensive stability in this specific matchup.
And just like that, our scoreboard tracker puts PSG up 2-0 right out of the gate. Talk about a massive early statement from the Parisian side. It's a ruthless start, showing exactly how much quality and firepower they possess right from the jump.
All right, stepping into the heart of the defense at center back, we have an incredible clash of generations. Arsenal's William Saliba steps up against PSG's veteran captain, Marquinhos. Now, while Marquinhos brings immense leadership, experience, and just a brilliant reading of the game to the table, Saliba's flawless execution right now means he definitely gets the nod here for Arsenal. Honestly, the young Frenchman has completely transformed his team's defensive stability over the last couple of years.
What's really interesting here is how clearly the consensus highlights Saliba's elite strength. There's a reason many analysts agree he has truly developed into one of Europe's absolute elite defenders. His superhuman composure under high pressing setups, his raw physical strength, and his unmatched recovery pace are just outstanding right now. He rarely even goes to ground, preferring to jockey and perfectly time his interventions. This crucial pick puts Arsenal right back in this fight, making it 2-1.
For the second center-back spot, we're looking at Arsenal's Gabriel Magalhaes against PSG's youthful talent Lucas Beraldo. While Beraldo is an exciting ball-playing prospect with a super high ceiling and great progressive passing stats, Gabriel's crucial physicality, his absolute aerial dominance, and that vocal leadership at the back for Arsenal comfortably overpower the young Brazilian. Plus, Gabriel is an absolute menace on attacking set pieces, which gives him an undeniable edge.
And look at that, Arsenal claws back to tie it up at 2-2. The momentum is completely shifting as the London side locks down the central defense. This just goes to show how rock solid Arteta has built the core of his defensive unit.
Rounding out our defensive wall at left back, the bright young Arsenal talent of Miles Lewis-Skelly meets the established force of Nuno Mendes. Now, Lewis-Skelly is a brilliant prospect, breaking through the ranks, showing fantastic technical security under pressure. But Nuno Mendes? He's already established among the very best left backs in all of Europe. He brings relentless overlapping runs, electric pace, and just elite delivery into the penalty box. So Mendes reclaims the lead for PSG, making it 3-2.
Let's move on to Section 2, the engine room, and see how this builds into the midfield. Kicking off our central midfield, we've got Arsenal's Declan Rice versus PSG's rising star, João Neves. Honestly, this battle is incredibly close. Neves is a tactical prodigy with phenomenal close control.
However, Rice's elite ball recovery stats, his defensive stability, and that unmatched box-to-box engine just edge out the technically gifted Neves. Rice covers an immense amount of ground, shielding the defense while driving the team forward. And just like that, he ties our score up once again at 3 apiece.
Next up, we're pitting two absolutely brilliant playmakers against each other for the second midfield spot. Martin Odegaard against Vitinha. Both of these guys are maestros in the middle of the park. They dictate the tempo of their teams and operate beautifully in the half spaces. But Odegaard's transformative creativity, his relentless pressing intensity off the ball, and his vocal leadership as captain, that finally gives Arsenal their very first lead of the explainer, jumping ahead 4-3.
Now for the attacking midfield role. Arsenal's Mikel Merino goes head-to-head with PSG's Fabian Ruiz. Both players have enjoyed really strong seasons, operating effectively between the lines and linking defense to attack. But Ruiz's supreme technical ability in tight spaces, his calmness under pressure, and his vital international tournament experience just give him the edge to pull PSG level. His ability to control the rhythm of a game is, well, it's nothing short of masterful.
The tension is unreal. We've hit another massive deadlock. We're tied at 4-4, heading into the final, most dangerous third of the pitch. The tactical balance between these two sides is absolutely on a knife edge right now.
Section 3. The attacking threat. So, the crucial point is who can actually finish the job as we look at the forward line.
Out on the right wing, we have what's probably the toughest battle yet. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal's star man and creative hub, against Ousmane Dembélé, who has produced absolutely sensational chance creation numbers for PSG this season. I mean, Dembélé is a chaotic, two-footed nightmare for any defender. It's a massive clash, but Saka's ruthless consistency, his incredible goal-scoring output, and his mature decision-making in the final third narrowly defeat Dembélé to put Arsenal back in front 5-4.
On the left wing, Arsenal's dynamic Gabriel Martinelli is up against Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Martinelli brings incredible vertical pace and a tireless work ethic, constantly stretching opposition backlines. But it's really no surprise that the thrilling Georgian winger Kvaratskhelia ties the game back up for PSG at 5-5. He's been one of Europe's most exciting and unpredictable attackers in one-on-one situations. His sheer magic on the ball, combined with his ability to cut inside and unleash lethal strikes, takes this spot.
Wow, okay, so it all comes down to the striker. We are at a dead heat, 5-5. Arsenal's Kai Havertz versus PSG's Gonçalo Ramos. Both offer very, very different qualities here. Ramos is a true penalty box poacher with lethal finishing instincts, but Havertz's overall contribution, his relentless off-the-ball pressing, intelligent link-up play, and incredible versatility to drop deep and create space for the wingers, that edges out the pure finishing of Ramos for the ultimate win. Arsenal takes it, 6-5.
Section 4. The final verdict. After a legendary one-on-one battle across the entire pitch, it's time to reveal who takes the crown.
And this brilliantly illustrates our ultimate combined XI. What a true powerhouse squad assembled from both giant clubs. We've got Donnarumma commanding the goal, an impenetrable backline of Hakimi, Saliba, Gabriel, and Mendes, a dynamic midfield engine of Rice, Odegaard, and Ruiz, all feeding a lethal explosive front three of Saka, Kvaratskhelia, and Havertz. This team has the absolute perfect blend of defensive grit, midfield control, and unpredictable attacking flair.
Visually, you can see just how incredibly tight this matchup is. It's almost a perfectly even split, with Arsenal taking 6 starting spots to PSG's 5. It is a razor-thin margin between two heavily stacked, world-class rosters. Honestly, you could replay this selection on another day and easily see a completely different outcome. That's just how close the talent levels truly are between London and Paris.
Arsenal might edge out the combined 11 on paper, but we all know the ultimate truth. Football isn't played on paper. PSG's unpredictable game changers meeting Arsenal's immense tactical system and momentum means absolutely anything can happen when these two giants finally step onto the pitch. Tactical discipline clashing against raw match-winning talent is exactly what makes the Champions League so special, right?
Now we want to hear from you. Did we get this right, or does someone else belong in the ultimate starting 11? Look at the final squad we built today. If you were the manager, how would you set up this midfield to maximize both Odegaard's creativity and Ruiz's tight space control? Who is the one player you would instantly swap out? Keep learning, keep analyzing, and we'll catch you in the next explainer.